Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button before you go. It really doesn't cost you anything. It's very easy to do. Once you're done, just forget about it. Forget about it. As you can see, we are on Minecraft. We are on the PlayStation 5. We're on Bedrock Edition, and we're on creative mode. And it's vanilla creative mode with no added mods. Now then, as you can see, this is going to be a guided tour of my up to this moment date, or up to date, transport links and transport, which, like I said in the previous video, was suggested by someone and Mr. Carrito. So I rabbit hole to begin with, and then I got back on track, and this is my final result. I say final result, it's not a final result, it's the results so far. As you can see over there, that is my home base, my original home, where I started, my spawn point. And I just thought I'd show you from this end to give you an idea of where we are at. So yeah, that is exactly what it looks like. That is a portal. Now, believe it or not, I did actually make it bigger because I wanted to see how big it would be, but it works. And yeah, and funny enough, the reason I have walled all of these off is because I'm just slightly paranoid about bad things coming through. So at least if they come through and they come through on foot, at least they can't go anywhere. And that has happened literally when I was testing this. As soon as I fired it up, a piglin came through. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. That, you know, what more can I say? So yeah, like I said, it was how can I put this? Bigger. That's the easiest way. I am still in two minds whether or not it's too high. I'm not sure whether I need it to be that high, but I can, so I have. Right, okay. In the same vein as everything else, I am using the water lift tunnel thing, however you want to call it, waterfall, water rise. I have not implemented the use of the soul sand and the bubbles and all that kind of thing, because I am yet to try this all in survival mode, so I don't know if it is too far up and my character will drown. And to be honest, if it's too far, then I'll just put a platform halfway up, which is what I have done in one of my earlier builds like this. Now also, I swear you can make it go faster. You can swim up. I know you can. So that's basically how high it goes, and it's very self-explanatory, to be honest. It is what it is. So yes, again, you must use your imagination, okay? And I say that because, if, as everybody knows, in Minecraft, unless you use texture mods or special mods or whatever mods, you can't build smooth ramps. So I had to improvise by making steps, many steps. Sorry, I appear to have forgotten to finish things off. Not very clever of me. Not sure why, but easily fixed, he says, making a right mess of that. Dear Lord, what do you like? Yeah, that'll do. Move on. Step away, just leave it. But yeah, so the reason there was a gap down to the other end, not that end, is, as I said, it wasn't just that tall, it was also quite wide. It was just hilarious. I literally googled it, how big, what's the biggest working portal you can do? So I built it. But then I was like, it doesn't actually need to be that big, it's just wide enough to fix the vehicles. So, oops, spoiler alert, sorry. Right, again, I've tried to incorporate my ice transport. I don't know how else to describe it, but because it is what it is. You put the boat on the ice and off you go, and it is easily the fastest mode of transport. It's fantastic, but obviously I wanted it to it's pedestrianised, so it's safe, obviously. It's like a cycle track, not that anyone around here seems to understand what an actual cycle track is, unless it's a pavement. Sorry. Anyway, so I also went back down the suspension bridge type of thing, but the reason I've done it in more of a bulky, more visual appearance is I was trying to emulate more of the large, thick cable style builds like on the San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, rather than nice pretty wires and stuff like that. They've just got like these dirty, great big massive cylindrical tube type things which obviously hold everything, all the cables in it. So I thought I'd just try and emulate that kind of thing, and it works. It's okay, it's not bad. Yeah, it'll do. Anyway, back onto the road, and you can see the idea. I was originally going to go all the way back to my home base, but then I came across that island and I'm like, do you know what, elfin safety, and that's why I built the portal there. So anyway, back onto the idea of the ice thing. It's easy. I found it easier to do a straight line with the ice, whereas with the road you can kind of go off at an angle, which is why we divert. Because and the speed you can get, you're not going to miss it, you're not going to lose anything. So we basically come back through, cut across, and off we go. And here we are on the thing. So anywho's, let's have a quick look, and I do actually look at that and I'm like, should I even bother? Yeah, we'll bother. And it's come on, you want to, there you go. I was going to edit that bit out and so it'd be all seamless and flawless, but I thought you can see it. I say it all the time, warts and all. So anyway, give you an idea of where we are again. If you've been following any of these creative build videos, you will have seen this area quite early on, when I was basically tarting up all the tunnels and going through all of the portals and making them very, air quotes, safe, and so on and so forth. So there's my big portal over there, there's the smaller portal, there's the weird random village that I swear it's only there to breed pillagers, and then obviously the pillager tower as well. Now I suggest obviously I'm going to suggest you go back over an older video, but go trawl back through a couple of the videos and have a look at the one where I go underwater and have a look at how far down that pillager tower goes. It's amazing. It's crazy because it's like any other type, like you wouldn't go near the damn thing, to be honest. But the detail, it goes all the way down, and it's as deep as it is tall. It's funny. Anywho, that's the end of that bit, because I thought rather than trying to again stagger it down, it's just easier just to go all the way along and then drop it down at the end, so we fly along. Now we're back at the not so secret base. This is the walled off village, and obviously this is where all of my workers now reside. We have mechanics, we have tool makers, we have people. Don't ask. I did originally try something different. I was just prattling about and I thought I want to try a different type of style of build for a barn, and it's okay, it works, does the job. You can kind of, I'm trying to go along the lines of the Midwestern, beautiful American red and white barns. That failed epically, so I just went with it. If you're not also familiar with any of this, again, please trawl back through some of my other videos, because you will see that this is a gatehouse. So the villagers, if they so wish, can come through. If they want my attention, they have to ring the bell. We have a watchtower, or a lookout tower. You know, don't want to scare the locals. It's not a watchtower. I am not keeping an eye on you. It's to keep an eye out for you. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the village. It's looking quite good. Thought there were more people in there than that, but hey ho. And back with it. Oh, spoiler alert. You didn't see that. You'll see that in a minute. So hey ho, here we go. So this is the end / beginning of the network transport. Obviously, there you go. You jump on and paddle off, go up the lift, and so on and so forth. Again, using your imagination, you would drive up that ramp. If not, if you wanted to go elsewhere, there's this very conveniently waiting, again, landing craft barge for the larger vehicles. And yes, there is a larger vehicle. And I tried to emulate again the whole side piece so you can actually see where you're coming into dock. Yeah, those of you that are nautically inclined, you will hopefully appreciate that little added extra there. And that's it. So we are now at the entrance to the not so secret base. Again, you've probably watched this on when I did my other video of a tour of this, I think. But just to say, I originally went in a straight line, and then I went down there and I was like, yeah, nah, for some reason I might as well just go as the crow flies. So I did a diagonal. And again, using your imagination, you just need to go down. I just put some lights in there and kept it open to stop baddies from spawning. And here we are into the garage. And now, yes, that is exactly what it looks like. A tank, by the way, just in case. Yeah, sorry, just thought. Suddenly dawned on me that I may actually have to emphasize the fact that it is actually meant to be a tank. Check the engine and let's go and have a look inside. Not that there is actually anything inside, but again, imagine it. There is a sponge, but I'm obsessed with SpongeBob, but it works. The episode where SpongeBob and Patrick play in the cardboard box, that reminds me of that. It's brilliant. So, you know, it's literally just an empty shell, but to them it was fantastic. It was everything. So yes, use that kind of idea, bring it to life. Now we have transport truck, and again I just thought, well, you know, I've already been told that it's very Cold War era style, so I might as well carry it on. And this one's not too bad, actually. I quite like it. It's a shame I wasn't able to work out putting an actual cover over it, but it's fine. It works. It gives you an idea. Now this is my fail. This is a fail. This was meant to be a Jeep, and it's not. I don't know if it's too small, too shallow. I don't know, but it just doesn't sit right with me. The only good thing that I did like was the fact that, like in a proper true Willys Jeep, you can drop the windows. So please, comments, if you've got this far, please don't forget to comment. Give me an idea what you think I should do to make that Jeep look more like a Jeep. And yeah, and if I think it's a good idea, then I'll do it. Even if I don't think it's a good idea, I'll give it a go, because it may well be a good idea. Can't be any worse than what I've already tried. So back on track. You go up the stairs, and we're back in the hangar. It's easy as that. So, still more to come, and again, everything is all nicely linked. So, a quick diversion just to show you how well linked everything is. For some reason, I can't walk in a straight line. That's the entrance to the village. That was the entrance to the portal, and then we come back through here. Excuse me. Sorry. And then we come down here. Now we're in the docks. Don't think there's any other way of explaining it. And yeah, so this is more landing craft, but obviously again very much in the vein of World War II, D-Day type landing style type things, purely for foot soldiers. Yeah, you're not going to be carrying vehicles in these. Excuse me again, I could have edited this out, but again, this is like, no, warts and all. It just really baffled me. I was like, I don't understand why it doesn't work, but it's because I was using tiles on the bottom. So, go on, there you go, and it works. Now it looks better. So yeah, that one's waiting to be loaded. Yeah, still can't work out why that, but it kind of gives it it's as if it's waiting. It's got its jets flowing and stuff, and it's, yeah, I'm putting way too much into this. And there's one that's all shut up and waiting to go, and yes, I need to put another step in, but I know what I'm doing now this time. So click and click, done. Yes, very, very easy to do, very basic build. Again, it's a shame with the whole, it would have been nice if I could have done it as a thinner ramp, but I just can't work out what I would have to use, you know, but it's fine. So this is the piece de resistance, without a doubt. This is easily my my favourite build at the moment. I adore this build just because it looks pretty. And you can look at it and go, oh my goodness, that actually looks like what it's meant to be. I hope. Well, it does to me anyway. And yes, it's a submarine. Just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, so which is why I'm kind of going over it again, because even though you've seen it in a previous video where I actually showed you me building it, showed you me, you, yeah, I made a video of me building this. It's, yeah, it just look at it. I mean, it's great. Go on, admit it. It's pretty. Is she pretty? And the fact that you can go inside it as well, you know, it's. What would be funny if it was fully operational so you could actually sail it? You know what I mean? That would be funny. Even if it's just a case of you sit outside it and just row. I don't know. It would be nice. Anyway, so that's just the front, the dashboard, the steering area. I don't know what they call it. The helm. There you go. That's the one. Thank you. Wow. Some monitors, up periscope. Funny film. Well, it was at the time. It's probably not now. And then little barracks. Not barracks, is it? It's a little sleeping area. It's only a small place, so we only need a small amount of crew. Then we go downstairs through the bulkhead into the engine room. Make sure the engine's working. Seems alright to me. Might be running a bit hot, but you know, there you go. And yes, health and safety. You know, got to have watertight bulkheads. And then we go into the torpedo room, and torpedoes are waiting. Love it. Absolutely love them. They had to be done. Had to be done. And that's about it, really. So that is a whistle-top tour of my transport creations, both vehicles and road network, all literally all off of the back of one comment from one person who just said, do the road thing, do the road thing, do some military vehicles. And I did. I did, and it was so much fun to do. And I also, the fact that I ended up doing the ice and road on top of it as well, but that Iceboat network, even though I got to a point and I was like, actually I don't think I need to do it, because I've got all of my tunnels and my aqueducts and all that kind of thing, and I use the river, so there was no real reason for me to do it. This one comment has created all of this mini build, and with all, not the building itself, but the military vehicles and everything else. And off the back of that, here's a quick one for you. Who remembers watching Battlestar Galactica? And whoosh, love it. And show my age, I'm on about the original. Okay, I'm not on about the remakes in, was it the 2000s or whenever it was. I've not actually watched any of that. I've not watched that series, even though everyone goes, oh my god, it's amazing, it's really good, it's supposed to be very good. I may or may not, I don't know, don't care. But no, the original Battlestar Galactica. Show my age, absolutely, why not? I am called Old as Dirt for a reason. There you go. A not so stop tour of my to date or up to date not so secret base, showing the road network and the vehicles. As always, please don't forget to leave a comment and give me some ideas, some hints and some tips and some help, guidance, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, and it will basically spur me to do something as mad and as crazy and potentially as long-winded and big build as this, where it may just be, why don't you go, here's an idea, build a storeroom doing this or doing that. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I do hope you've enjoyed watching at least some or more of my creative foray into this game. I still kick myself now. It's like, I cannot believe I haven't done this sooner. I've always been survival mode. I've always just played the game as it's, I can't say as it's meant to be, but playing it as an actual survival-y type game. And now I'm just playing it as a proper sandbox, fill your boots, do whatever you want kind of game, which is also what it was meant to be. I love it, and I do hope that you have done up to now. And if you have, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Please share this channel and its content with anybody you can think of. I'm sure somebody out there will appreciate being pointed in this direction, even if it's just for the occasional video. Until then, and until the next time, thank you so very much. You are all so much appreciated by myself, just by popping in and saying hello, or and watching a video, or just viewing a few seconds of it, or whatever. It is very, very much appreciated, and keep up the good work. So yes, comments, subscriptions, thumbs ups, and sharing, and helps, hints, tips, guidance, ideas. There you go. That's your homework. I'm out of here. Love you all.